bubbly.
Oh, okay.
Once you fix your face, I'm going in. I hear the whispers in your eyes. You needed me, but you needed drugs.
Oh my gosh.
If I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet,
oh shit.
This postmortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman.
Who starts a song like that? That is crazy.
I am
okay, there we go. Oh shit! Hands in the sky.
Song that only us two is gonna know is
oh shit!
You can be sure that she was leaving.
Why do I want to duck into this? Define esoteric. Yo, what's good everybody? My name is Jay Clues and today we're going to be reacting to Taylor Swift, the Anthology. Y'all did not do a good job of hyping up the Tortured Poets department because a lot of people said it was mid, but if y'all think that was mid, I want to know what y'all think is trash. I'm telling you one thing though, Guilty as Sin is still on repeat. From what I've read, there's a lot of lore behind this album. I kind of like to get into the music first and then read about the lore, but from the little bit that I've heard, the lore is a little crazy, but those crazy moments lead to fire music most of the time, so here we are. Look man, all you need to know is that I'm so fucking ready for this reaction. Also, if you want the full and uncut album reaction, you gotta go to the Patreon. The sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content, it really does help me out. Over there you get early access to all the videos and talk about hella early. Full and uncut album reactions and other cool shit if you wanted, but hey, just you being here really means a lot to me. Now with all that said, without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. All right, we got the first track of the anthology, which is The Black Dog. Let's go. Check out the cover art, though.
I am someone who, until recent events, you shared your secrets with. In your location, you forgot to turn it off.
Oh, she's starting off like that. Oh, that's how you feel.
How you don't miss me in the black dog when someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of our dreaming.
Yo, she's
old habits die.
Gosh. That was cool, but it scared me a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit.
And I may never open up the way I did for you.
And I may never open up the way I did for you. Yo, if you've been through it, man, oh my god. The writing right now, oh, she's killing it.
Miss me in the shower and remember how my rain-soaked body was shaking. Do you hate me? Was it hazing?
Oh.
Cruel fraternity I pledged, and I still mean it. 6 weeks of breathing clean air, I still miss the smoke. Were you making fun of me with some esoteric joke?
Y'all know the drill, man. Y'all know the deal. The drill. Define esoteric. Okay. Intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. She is killing this song. Songwriting wise, I feel like I'm back in this shit again. I feel like I'm going through it again.
And hire a priest to come and exercise my demons.
I've never been that far into it, but interesting.
I still can't believe it, 'cause old habits die. Scream.
Okay. Pretty nice intro for this. Very solid. I'm talking about super solid. The way she started off this song, I was like, oh, there's no way you're starting off like that. There's no fucking way. Because the songwriting on here, if you've been through it, if you've lived this shit gonna hit you. It gonna take you back to, you know, a past moment, and that shit hurts, right? It's kind of crazy that, you know, now that I'm listening to her throughout her entire life, essentially, and Speak Now, she was the young girl, the one who got taken advantage of. And now this one, she's like, that young girl don't even know the song that's playing right now. So it's kind of cool to see, like, you know, not the heartbreak side. That's cool. I'm talking about the growth in her and like where she's at in her life now. But you know, I really do like that song. It was like, it scared me a little bit when it starts the screaming part, but then like just the verses were like piercing, man. Holy shit. Now the next track is I'm Gonna Get You Back.
Fly like a short skirt.
Oh, fuck.
The one that fits me like skin.
Oh shit, what is that?
Did your research, you knew the price going in. I can tell when somebody still wants me. Come clean, standing at the bar like something's funny. Bubbly.
Oh, okay.
Once you fix your face, I'm going in. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back.
That's very toxic,
I'm gonna
but
curse you out or take you back to my house. I'll make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you're never not mine.
The way she's singing right now, it sounds like she's pulling me, like, I'm not gonna attempt to sing it right now, but just like my pattern of me vibing to the song, it feels like she's pulling me somewhere like up high with her voice. I don't know how to explain it, and it probably doesn't make no sense right now, but she is a little toxic in this very song right now.
Like I don't care what you did.
That is so cool.
I'm an Aston Martin that you steered straight into the ditch, then ran and hid. And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can take the upper hand and touch you.
I love her melody.
Flip the script and leave you like a dumb house party. Gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna flip
when the
you
beat
off
pauses for a second.
to the closet. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Hear the whispers in your eyes. I'll make you wanna think twice.
I love the way she's delivering her lines on this.
I can feel it coming in the way you move. Push the reset button, we're becoming something
shit.
new. Say you got somebody, I'll say I got someone too.
Okay.
Even if it's handcuffed, I'm leaving here with you.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Oh.
Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided.
Oh my god.
Yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you
Okay, I
out
fuck with this heavy.
I'm gonna get you back.
Ooh, man. I'm telling you, that hook with the bridge, that was crazy. That was crazy. Overall, I love the melody of the track. Like, her delivery was absolutely insane. A lot of obsession, a lot of toxicity, some emotional denial, and she's gonna forcefully get that person back. But it sounds nice, right? Very tense in terms of the instrumental, but that melody just creeping and building and building. But once that bridge hit, I was like, oh yeah, she sold me. That bridge was nice. That was fire. I fuck with that. She's still keeping that very spacey kind of theme that she had in the Tortured Poets department. Obviously, because this isn't in connection with them, with those songs. But I fuck with this so heavy. She's still saying, I can't talk. She's still saying, damn. She's still staying strong to the songwriting aspect of this, which I really do appreciate, especially with instrumentation like this, where it's a little bit more darker, mellow, and atmospheric, because it just really goes great hand in hand. Track 19 is The Albatross. Let's go.
Wise men once said, wild winds are death to the candle rose by any other name is a scandal. Cautions issued, he stood shooting the messengers. They tried to warn him about her. Wise men once said, one bad seed kills the garden, one less temptress, one sharp and locked me up in towers. But I'd visit in your dreams, and they tried to warn you about me. Cross your thoughtless heart, only liquor anoints you.
This song does sound like it should be in the folklore / evermore era, just because it has that fantasy / fiction vibe to it. Right now, it kind of sounds like a book. Like the song, it's okay, but like I'm waiting for it to take me somewhere right now.
And when that sky rains fire on you, and your persona non grata, I'll tell you how I've been there too, and that none of it matters. Wise men once read fake news, and they believed it. Jackals raised their hackles.
Like right now, like this is cool. Like it's vibey. Like I'm shaking my head, but there's like nothing like to it that makes me want to be like, oh, I gotta listen to that again. But like songwriting wise, it's still very strong. It's just kind of like the production side of things, sonically, where it's like I'm waiting for something grandiose to happen.
I'm the life you chose, and all this terrible danger. This terrible danger.
Yeah, so that is the Albatross. I mean, Aaron's on there, so you can definitely tell this was for the folklore / evermore era. But for the most part, I didn't really enjoy that track too much. Like it's okay. Like I don't really feel like running back to listening to this. But the story itself is pretty great. Like if she wrote a book and this was like the plot of it, it should be a good book, right? But she's kind of just like being misunderstood within the song, just like burdened in this kind of identity crisis. But again, it has that folklore acoustic guitar kind of feeling to it, very ominous. But for the most part, it was all right, man. I didn't really enjoy it too much. But moving on to the next track now, which is Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus. That's a crazy title.
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness, named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I just watched it happen. As the decade would play us for fools, and you saw my bones out with somebody new who seemed like he would have bullied you in school, and you just watched it happen.
Oh nah, that's a crazy line. And you just watched it. Oh my gosh, that's very. Oh my, I know, burning inside right now hearing that.
If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. You said some things that I can't absorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs.
Oh my gosh.
And watch it happen. I changed into goddesses, villains and fools, changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules, all to outrun my desertion of you, and you just watched it.
Okay, for the emotional aspect of this album, I don't think I was ready for it. I think I came into this very happy. I didn't know. I mean, I kind of knew it was going to be like this somewhat because of the Tortured Poets department, but it seems like on the Anthology, she's getting some shit off. Like, but I'm talking about in like a LeBron James type of way.
If the glint in my eye traced the depths of your side on a passage in time, back to the moment I crashed into you, like so many wrecks do, too impaired by my youth to know what to do. So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet, would that make your memory fade from this scarlet maroon? Like it never happened. Could it be enough to just float in your orbit? Can we watch our phantoms
she's in her
like
bag
watching
right
our
now.
horses?
Oh, that is beautiful. Oh yeah.
'Cause I wonder, will I always wonder?
Okay, this track was the last track, but on steroids. This was LeBron James in the finals, down 3-1. He needed to come back. That was fire. That was fire. Again, the emotional toll of this album is weighing on me heavy with this one. Lost possibilities, identity confusion, just regret within the lyrics, but there's like that piano that leads throughout the entire song, just which emphasizes the storytelling in the lyrics. But then she has that delivery where it's very soft and sad and allows you to really feel the lyrics and just, again, just the emotion that comes with the track. That was fire. Now, if we get more of those, I would probably be like this for the rest of the reaction. Like this. Like, balled up right now, because holy shit. I'm so glad that my life is pretty solid in terms of my relationship side of things. Because, like, if I was sad right now going through it, like, these album reactions would be very, very tough. If y'all watch the videos, which most of you guys do, you would know that I share too much sometimes. And also, I'm very expressive at times. I would be fucked up. I would be so fucked up if I was going through it. All right, now, next track is How Did It End? Oh, yeah. This is my bag.
We hereby conduct this post-mortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman.
Who starts a song like that? That is crazy. It sounds good, but like who else is starting songs like that?
How did it end?
I love that. I love that.
We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances.
This song makes me feel like I'm endlessly falling through the air. Like in just pitch black, a little bit of some sparkle just somewhere around, floating around, but I'm just falling, just... I don't know how to explain it. This is just a different bag right here. I love this.
Soon they'll go home to their husbands, smug cause they know they can trust him. Then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost. Say it once again. Feeling how the death rattle, breathing, silenced as the soul was leaving. The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling. My beloved ghost and me,
nice
sitting
delivery.
in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G.
Okay.
I still don't know.
Okay, that was very dramatic, and I fuck with that. Because it just felt like I was just endlessly falling through the sky. And like, how did it end? Perfect way to end the song. I mean, just like, that curiosity of just like, oh my, I can't even talk about it right now just because that piano was just like it just continue on. It was like repetitive, but like in a way where you get lost in it and just like let it mesmerize you. Her delivery for that bridge was also really fucking nice. I can't wait to learn some of the lore in here because I mean, from what she's talking about, she's definitely going through it. And I'm talking about like going through it because I've heard her go through it, but to write something like this with this kind of like, how many songs is this in total? 31 songs in its entirety, just straight of this subject matter. She went through some shit for sure. All right, track 22 now is So High School. I like that tone. Oh.
I feel so high school every time.
Oh shit.
I look at you, and in the blink of a crinkling eye, I'm thinking
Okay, there we go.
Entwined cheeks pink in the twinkling
Oh shit.
lights. Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you think, and I'm high.
Okay.
I'm smoking your jokes all night. The brink of a wrinkle in time. Bittersweet 16 suddenly. I'm watching American Pie.
I fucking love that movie.
Saturday night. Your friends
shit.
around, so be quiet. I'm trying.
Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh shit. Yo, she's really taking me back to a moment. Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you think and I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. The brink of a wrinkle in time. Bittersweet 16 suddenly. I'm watching American Pie with you on Saturday night. Dog, I love that movie, man. That shit was so funny when I watched it. Oh my gosh, he's taking me back.
Definitely high school shit.
Okay, I fuck with this part right here. Like sonically, it's heavy, but she says, "You know how to ball. I know Aristotle." That doesn't seem like the greatest combo, but it could be. But that is just something like very interesting to say in a song. But she's definitely killing it right here. She said, "Wow." She just said, "Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft."
True, swear, scouts, honor. You know what she wanted, and boy, you got her. Brand new, full throttle. You already know, babe. I'll drink what you think, and I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. The brink of a wrinkle in time. Bittersweet 16 suddenly. I'm watching American Pie with you on a Saturday night.
Hands in the sky. I fuck with this. This is cool.
High school and bottles, you know how to ball. I know Aristotle. Brand new, full throttle. Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. It's true, swear, scouts, honor. You know what you wanted, and boy, you got it. Brand new, full throttle. You already know, babe.
That was a fun track to listen to. That was really fun. I like how she brought the band aspect to this because the band aspect kind of gives you like that high school vibe. But obviously the thing she was talking about too really gives it that very just youthful love and just like a nostalgia and like this kind of sort of emotional innocence, especially with the previous tracks being it's so like high stakes and now that she's older. But she kept it very like light, warm, popish too. But that pacing through the track, dun 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 dun. I love it. I love that. What can I say at this point that I haven't said already about her? Like songwriting wise, production wise, delivery, cadence, flow, just the way her breathing, like everything about it, man. That was fun to listen to. All right, next track is I Hate It Here. I feel like we're gonna get back to the sadness.
Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy. Tell me all your secrets, all you'll ever be is my eternal consolation prize. You see, I was a debutante in another life, but...
Debutante, what the fuck does that mean? Define... I need a better setup, man. Debutante. An upper-class young woman making her first appearance in fashionable society. Okay, yeah, I definitely wouldn't know nothing about that. But the way this is sounding, it sounds like she's like faster than the instrumental. Like there's like this, I'm not saying she's offbeat. It's more so like it's purposefully like conflicting timing with her delivery and the instrumental.
I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to. The only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears.
I do know precocious, by the way.
Cause I hate it here. My friends used to play a game where we would pick a decade we wish we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married off for the highest bid.
Facts.
Everyone would look down, cause it wasn't fun now. Seems like it was never even fun back then.
Me personally, I would choose the 90s. Like I would love to go clubbing in the 90s or in the 70s. Also, I wouldn't mind the 2010s. Like to be clubbing during those three eras, I feel like shit would be crazy. I feel like I would be crazy too. But the 1830s without the racism sounds pretty decent. I mean, it does sound a little bit boring just because like I don't think they was really vibing like that back then. I think they were just really trying to survive with the bare minimum. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I feel like this album does give me, I meant to say it earlier, it does give me like an old school vibe, but like way old school, especially with this kind of like very stripped back folklore-esque slash Evermore-esque type of vibe that it has.
I hate it here, so I will go to lunar valleys.
I love this part
in my
though.
Mind, when they found a better planet, only the gentle survived. I dreamed about it in the dark. The night I felt like I might die. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears.
That beat just sounds like it's racing.
I'm lonely, but I'm good. I'm bitter, but I swear I'm fine. I'll save all my romanticism for my inner life, and I'll get lost on purpose.
Okay.
This place made me feel worthless.
I knew she was gonna do that.
Lucid dreams like electricity. The current flies through me, and in my fantasies I
Wait, she said
rise above.
electricity.
And way up there, I actually love it. I hate it here, so I'll go to secret gardens in my mind. Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy.
That is hilarious. Well, who says that in the song besides her? I'll tell you one thing about that song though, it's definitely a slow burn. A lot of these songs actually are. Like it starts off pretty cool, like alright, but then once you get to like that hook or that second verse, especially the bridge. I mean, obviously Taylor fans already know about the bridge, but once you get into that second verse for sure, you're locked in. Like it starts off pretty slow, you're like, okay, it's alright. But then she goes full throttle and you're like, oh, like dun 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 dun. I just love how she constantly switches up the delivery throughout the entire song because it kind of gives you something to like look forward to when you think you know what's gonna get what's going on, especially when it comes to storytelling, or just like artistically when it comes to her as just the way she comes up with making her music sound the way it does. Because y'all have been eating. I mean, she makes a fuck ton of albums. I've had to do a lot of work, and I love the work by the way, to listen to her albums. One of my favorite artists of all time, Frank Ocean, hasn't dropped an album since 2016. Think about it, 2016. The last time he dropped an album before that was 2012. He also has Endless, but that doesn't really count. So technically he has 3 studio albums, but one of them is a visual album. But the other 2, which are actual albums, for his entire career, only 2 albums. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. But overall, escapism, just like dissatisfaction with a lot of stuff, which is... everything on this album just seems like a way more intense version of Tortured Poets Department. Tortured Poets Department kind of sounded like I'm going through this shit, but I'm gonna make it sound a little bit vibey. Now here, it sounds like I'm going through shit. I want to make it sound sad, but like in a different time period back then. That's what it sounds like to me right now, which I really do love because it's very like, it has like that melancholy vibe where you can close your eyes and just kind of get lost in music. And when you do that, shit's pretty fire. But also, if you're going through it, man, be careful. Be careful for real. Be careful. Next track is Thank You, Aimee. And it's spelled weirdly. Kim.
When I picture my hometown,
Okay.
there's a bronze spray tan statue of you and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school, and it was always
What?
the same searing pain. All that time you were throwing punches, I was building something, and I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed fuck you, Aimee, to the night sky as the blood was
Yeah, fuck you, Aimee.
gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal.
You see, that's what I mean. Like, it starts off okay, but then you get into, like, the song a little bit more.
In the local paper, laughing at each baby step I take, and it was always the same searing pain.
Is she taking shots at somebody real? Like, probably like somebody from Paparazzi or some shit? I feel like this is like disguised as a story, but I feel like she's talking about somebody in real life.
Was real. Scream, fuck you, Aimee, to the night sky as the black was
The way she says fucking, you know she means
but I
it.
can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that she were dead.
Shit.
I wrote 1,000 songs that you find uncool. I built a legacy which you can't undo.
Facts.
But when I count the scars, there's a moment of truth.
I know Amy's sick right now.
There wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you.
Oh, she was getting her shit off right there. Fuck you, Aimee.
And so I changed your name and any real defining clues. And one day, your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you.
Oh shit.
All that time you were throwing punches, it was all or nothing.
That Taylor
'Cause I
Swift
can't
boy.
forget the way- Thank you, Aimee.
Okay. Aimee,
Thank you, Aimee.
aka Kim, I don't know. A lot of resentment in that track, but rightfully so. Your kids are gonna be singing Taylor Swift songs. When she said that line that your kid has to sing it, oh my gosh, that only them two know. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. It is really hard to beef with Taylor Swift because she's like just not only is she a mega pop star, but like your family, like more than likely your kids are gonna listen to her. They're gonna hear songs from her. It's like it's just destiny to hear a Taylor Swift song, I believe. From what I think, what I believe now. I feel like it's destiny to listen to a Taylor Swift song. But man, if she becomes a Swiftie, or he, or whoever becomes a Swiftie, Aimee, Kim, whatever your real name is. Alright, track 25 is I Look in People's Windows, which is a little weird.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, 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 out. Northbound, I got carried away as you boarded your train. South, 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 south. I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their
Yeah, that is
table.
crazy to say.
What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Oh my gosh. Yo, the way she goes about just painting a picture, like I'm making jokes right now looking at people's windows, right? But then like she says, what if we caught each other and we see each other one more time? Just picture that. You, your favorite ex. Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm in a joking mood today. But you see your favorite ex, you guys catch each other's attention one more time, you're like, oh shit. Which actually, by the way, that actually happened to me. Not a favorite ex. I was actually so I dated this girl in high school, very briefly, and then in college, I had orientation. So I had to go. I go to orientation with my boys, right? Because my boys also going to the same college. And just like, I'm talking about a crowded ass room, crowded, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in this one room, crowded, moving around. And we just like bump into each other face to face. I'm like, yo, I literally thought in that second, yo, this is like a movie. I didn't say nothing to her. It was very awkward. I was 18 at the time. And we just looked at each other like, oh shit. And then I went left, she went right. That's what happened. It was very awkward. I mean, I was 18. I didn't know how to handle that. But that really was like a movie.
I tried searching faces on streets. What are the chances you'd be down, 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 down? Does it feel alright to not know me?
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
addicted to the if only.
Oh.
I look in people's windows,
Man.
like I'm some deranged weirdo.
Okay, yeah, she is a little bit deranged weirdo at this moment, but I fuck with her still. She says, does it feel alright to not know me? I'm addicted to the if only. Whew, shit.
From outside,
It's cold outside.
I look in people's windows in case you're at their table? What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Man, she so I was having fun with that track, but it's honestly pretty solid. Another great storytelling track. It's cold as hell right now. It's winter. Christmas just passed at the time I'm recording this. Snow outside. I could definitely picture like a movie, like a scene right now with this song playing in the background. Just a lot of loneliness, yearning, and just, again, a lot of emotional toll throughout this entire album lyrically. But then that production side of things is just very soft and minimal. Like, it doesn't need to be very like enhanced. It just, the way it is right now creates that isolation feeling. A lot of these tracks, like when the song starts off, it's like, okay, it's starting off slow. But as the song progresses, you get more in tune with the song. The Anthology is kind of one of those albums so far where like you've got to be going through something. If not, you need to just sit with it. Luckily for me, I'm in a place now where I can really appreciate all different kinds of music and just different subject matters, especially since I'm not currently going through what she's saying right now. But I can definitely, I've lived enough life to know, or to kind of like bring back some memories right now. But I really do enjoy a lot of this. It's very, very smooth, very smooth. Like I feel like I would close my eyes and get lost in this album. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Jay Clues from the future. So I've noticed in my first reaction, I somehow skipped the prophecy. Not sure how that happened. I went back and looked. My Apple Music's all fucked up. I don't know what happened. But here we are, the prophecy. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. That's cool.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again.
Oh shit. Hold on. When you start off with like that the racing strings, it gets you in this vibe where like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you play guitar, you kind of feel me. It just gets you in that kind of mode. Then she starts off with hand on the throttle, and then she said, "Thought I caught lightning in a bottle," but it's okay. I see what you're doing.
And it was written, I got cursed like Eve got bitten. Oh, was it punishment?
Huh.
But I looked to the sky and said, please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company.
I knew it. Okay. The melody right here is fire. She says, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to? Cards on the table, mind play out like fools in a fable.
Okay, this is crazy. I like this
It
one.
was sinking in. Oh.
Nice backgrounds.
Slow is the quicksand, poison blood from the wound of the pricked hand. Oh, still I dream of him. Please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want
We got a little bit more dramatic.
just someone who wants my company. The prophecy. And I sound like an infant, feeling like the very last drops of an ink pen. A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon. And I look unstable, gathered with a coven round a sorceress table. A greater woman has faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid I sealed my fate, no sign of soulmates.
Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. She's, no pun intended, she's writing this shit like a manuscript. No pun intended. Man. Oh my gosh. Gather with a coven around a sorcerer's table. A greater woman has faith, but even the statues crumble if they're made to. This woman, man. Oh yeah.
Please, I've been on my knees.
change the prophecy. Don't want money,
just someone who
wants
wants
my company.
Hand on the throttle.
Oh, she brought it back.
In a bottle. Oh,
Okay,
but it's gone.
she brought it back.
Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't say. But I looked to the sky and said,
Please change the prophecy. Yo, okay. It sucks that I missed this one the first time around. It really fucking sucks. I'm not sure what the fuck's been up with my Apple Music. My whole library's been fucked up. I've been getting like multiples of the same song, some songs missing. I've been learning the lore of the anthology a little bit after I did the first reaction. Man, oh my gosh. But this one, the prophecy, let's focus on the task at hand. Fate's fear of just being alone, repeating that heartbreak. You know, she looking up at the sky, has like that emotional, just kind of like doom. She's like, man, I'm so fucked. But you listen to the song, very ethereal and haunting. That guitar, the strings in the beginning, that kind of keeps your heart racing a little bit. I love her melody. The plea. Oh my gosh, I can't sing. I one day I'm gonna learn how to sing. I promise you. It's not gonna be soon, but one day. She's like, please change the prophecy. You know what I'm talking about. I love how the way she started off the song with the lightning in a bottle and she brought it back at the end. That was really nice. Like that. Okay, that was really nice. Damn. Now I'm looking at the track list, right? I look at the previous song. I look in people's windows and then the prophecy and then Cassandra. Man, this woman is crazy. But anyways, this is the first reaction to the prophecy. I could talk for another 20 minutes, but I got to put this into the reaction. Sorry for, not catching it the first time. But track 27 is Cassandra.
I was in my new house placing daydreams, patching up the crack along the wall. I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying, 'cause that's where I was when I got the call. When the truth comes out, it's quiet. So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell it down. So they filled my cell with snakes. I regret to say, do you believe me now? I was in my tower weaving nightmares. They knew the whole time that I was onto something. The family, the pure greed, the Christian chorus line, they all said nothing.
Okay, it's starting to make sense to me now. If it continues on where I don't want to say too much, but if it continues on and what happens, if what I think happens is happening, oh my God, I can't even talk right now. This woman's pen. All I got is a lead pencil that's about 5 years old and I'm still keeping it and it still got lead. But if I had her pen.
Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. That they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard. I was on to something. They all said nothing. Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. Bet they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard.
I gotta lie, man. I was very captivated about it. These songs are not the craziest in terms of sound. Like, it's not gonna grab your attention in comparison to a Reputation, a Speak Now, or 1989, or a lot of her other albums. I feel like this is one of those albums where she really wanted to just be like, hey, I want to focus on my songwriting only. The production is just going to be a slight aid. So a lot of these tracks are minimal, dark, and have these like mythic tone to it. Again, with the fiction slash fantasy vibe to it. To kind of allow you to have like a focus on her lyrics, like very much lullaby qualities to a lot of these songs, but in a good way, not in a bad way. I don't say lullaby in terms of it makes me want to sleep. Lullaby in terms of focusing on what's being said. Like at times I want to just read, just look at it, but I want to close my eyes and nod my head and just really get immersed in it. But I really got to pay attention about what's going on. So I can't just get immersed into it. So I'm like fighting, like, do I just continuously read or do I allow myself to get lost into the music? Track 28, Peter.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I did, and I didn't wanna calm down?
Oh, that piano matching her melody was
I
nice.
thought it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep. Are you still a mind reader, a natural scene stealer? I've heard great things, Peter, but life was always easier on you than it was on me. And sometimes it gets me when crossing your jet stream. We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This is one of those ones where that piano is just really taking me somewhere else. And I just, a lot of like lost innocence within this album. A lot of lost innocence. But again, keeping that gentle arrangement of the songs, very just lullaby-esque. I wasn't ready for this.
And I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25 and the shelf life of those fantasies is expired.
Oh my gosh.
Lost to the Lost Boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I tried to hold on to the days when you were mine.
Yo, oh man, she waits to the bridge of every single fucking song to give you like some crazy ass lines. 'Cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25 and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Ooh.
You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep.
Again, that bridge, every single fucking bridge of every single Taylor Swift song you can count on for like a hard-hitting line or just absolute fire in general. When I saw the name Peter, I was thinking about like the Bible, and because she has a lot of religious callbacks in terms of the entirety of the album, the Anthology and the Torture Poets department, but it went a little bit of a different route, but very intriguing at the same time. So this album is not gonna like wow you in terms of its like grandiose factor. It's more so like my pen is on fire as I'm writing on this paper right now, or however she writes her music. Maybe she types it on her phone. I'm starting to feel like an emotional toll, like just way heavy on my shoulders. Like I feel like somebody's like grabbing my shoulders and pushing me down a little bit. But the next track is The Bolter.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water. And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. Died with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking life flashed before her eyes.
That was cool.
When it's all roses, portrait poses, Central Park Lake and tiny rowboats. What a charming Saturday. That's when she sees the littlest leaks down in the floorboards, and she just knows she must bolt. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up
The way
with
she
a town
switches
car
it up for the hook, I
speeding.
fuck with it
At the
heavy.
drive one evening, flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the eyes, then came out alive. She's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and she's laughing, drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting, hearts are hers for the breaking. There's escape in escaping. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop beating like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding. Out the drive one evening, ended with the slam of a door. But she's got the best stories, you can be sure that as she was leaving,
Why do I want to dug into this? It feels like the time.
It feels like the time
She fell through the eyes.
then came out alive.
That was a banger. That was one of the more upbeat tracks of this album. It was very refreshing to hear that, just because a lot of them are like very serious and very like story driven. This one was too. Shout out to the bolter. I mean, we need a few bolters in this life, to be honest with you. But just a track about the fear of commitment and emotional self-sabotage. But she got all these stories to tell, which is pretty cool in itself. Folk-esque, but with some rhythm. And the rhythm was very, like, there's a lot of momentum behind the rhythm, but also because the storytelling and her delivery had a lot of momentum. They worked very hand in hand together to kind of like push you forward. As the song progressed, obviously it got better and better and better. The bridge, Taylor Swift bridges, we know. I don't have to say it. I don't have to repeat it. And I really like that one, just because it was also a breath of fresh air to have something more upbeat, playful, and just with a lot of momentum in that one. But moving on to the next track now, which is Robin.
Long may you reign, you're an animal, you are bloodthirsty. Rings tied to levers, slowed down clocks, tethered, all this showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness.
So many subtle elements in the instrumental. I fuck with it.
Buried down deep and out of your reach, the secret we all vowed to keep it from you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger. You got the dragonflies above your bed. You have a favorite spot on the swing set. You have no room in your dreams for regrets. No idea. The time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You learn to bounce back just like your trampoline, but now we'll curtail your curiosity and sweetness.
That song, if you close your eyes, is like a pendulum. It just keeps bringing you like side to side. I'm just like, holy shit. But then her voice is very spacey too. Like, she held on a lot of the words. Most of that song, I was like, oh, okay, that's happening. This is happening. But just a lot of just innocence, some of it being protected, some of it being lost. And I'm listening to this, but the instrument was very warm and tender. Again, her soft vocal delivery just really kind of like lifts you up a little bit. I'm losing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying my best to describe what I just heard, but again, that it's like a pendulum swinging. Oh shit. That's literally like I can describe this album right now. With a piano like that, it's gonna be hard hitting.
Now and then she rereads the manuscript of the entire torrid affair. They compared their licenses. He said, I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it. He said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But soon it was over. In the age of him, she wished she was 30 and made coffee every morning in a French press. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal.
I'm a dude. I don't know what French press means. French press. Oh. I feel stupid. Is that what it is to make coffee? Okay, yeah. Maybe I'm broke. Maybe I'm not. It's not too expensive, but what? Everything's expensive these days. I don't drink coffee, but $65 for this is crazy. Now, if I were to go cheap route, this $12 one probably be my bag. But yeah, I'm not using this. I don't drink coffee.
Thought about how he said since she was so wise beyond her years, everything had been above board. She wasn't sure. Might be the only way to move forward. Then the actors were hitting their marks, and the slow dance was alight with the sparks, and the tears fell in synchronicity with the score. And at last she knew what the agony had been for.
Man.
The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Oh, it just dawned on me right now. I heard a little bit of this song when Taylor Swift was doing it in her docuseries. Oh, the story isn't mine anymore. I was just too locked in because there was just so much. Oh, there was just so much like focus on that track. Like that was like the closure to this album that was needed. Reclaiming just like the narrative, everything that went on. Because I do know there's a lot of lore. I don't know too much about the lore, but the manuscript was. I feel like that track was very, very needed for this album to end it. You needed that track. I feel like without that track, it'd be very empty. Or like an unfinished story. But that is the entirety of the anthology. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is one of those albums where I might need a couple listens for some of these songs, but there are decent, like a good chunk of songs where I do want to listen to it right now again. They're slow burns. They start off slow, they lock you in because of the storytelling or some of the elements within the production, but as you go on and on with the song, you're like, okay, I do love this, I do like this. Now I kind of see why some people are saying that the Tortured Poets department / the anthology isn't really for them. I can see why, because this really marks a different kind of turn in her road in terms of being an artist and just her sound in general. It's a lot quieter, sadder. It's not her typical, at least in this time period. I'm putting myself as a Swiftie in the shoes of when this album released. It's more poetic in its entirety rather than just some of the lyrics. If you pull out some of her lines from her previous works, because you could listen to one of her songs from 1989, very poppy, very bright and danceable, but she still has lyrics in there where like, oh shit, I see what you did there. This one, it's mainly about, oh shit, I see what you did there, and less about the poppy dreamy stuff that a lot of her fans like, right? But a lot of just heartbreak and isolation. I was told she went through a lot during this time period. you could definitely hear it. You could definitely hear it. I mean, without a doubt, you cannot miss it. Shout out to Aimee, shout out to Kim, whoever you are. Salute. Also, fuck you. A lot of just grief and just unresolved attachment to a relationship or somebody in her life. Again, I have to really kind of dig deep into the lore, because a lot of people were saying you should learn the lore before this album, but I was like, no, because I like to let the music speak for itself first. More emphasis on storytelling rather than production. Very minimal in the production side of things, but I still fuck with that. As you know, I love folklore and I love Evermore. And now that I've heard this and I know what it sounds like, I know what to expect second, third, fourth, and fifth listening, because I do give a lot of listens to the albums I react to, because I feel like there's no point of reacting to an album if I'm only gonna listen to it once. Now that I'm looking back at this track list, there's a lot of crazy shit. Like the Black Dog, the way she started off, love it. I'm Gonna Get You Back, fun to listen to. Albatross, wasn't that big of a fan. Chloe Sam or Sophia Marcus, fuck with it heavy. How Did It End? Cool. So High School, fire. I Hate It Here. Thank You Aimee, fuck you Aimee. I Look in People's Windows. The storytelling on there was crazy. I loved it. The Bolter, loved it instantly. Yeah, I definitely gotta, listen to this again. It was very sad, but I'm ready for it next time now. Anyways, that is the first reaction to the Anthology. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to give it a like and comment down below. What should I react to next? Also, if you really rock with me, don't forget to sign up for the Patreon. Shout out to all my Patreon members for really holding me down, for real. Like, without y'all, I am nothing. Until next time, catch you on the next one.